Hey guys, this is Crispy.
And this is Bread, and we're going to take another look at the Darkest Dungeon again and continue our campaign. Can I rename it? No. So I believe last time we had unlocked the stress
I
relief
see something
building.
long absent in the sunken faces of passers-by. A glimmer of hope.
So we had unlocked the stress relieving buildings, and you can see how the town is starting to get a little bit pieced back together. As you go on, it will start to look a little less ramshackle. Alright, let's take a look at jumping right back in here. So we don't really have a whole lot of option on quest. We're just picking a reward, essentially. So the Eldritch Killing Incense.
We already got that, I believe, didn't we?
Yep. Vengeful Greaves.
Ooh.
I have Hiccups. The Worry Stone.
Okay.
The Worry Stone's actually not very bad. And the Padlock of Transference.
That'd be good. If only it could be used for the Plague Doctor.
Yeah, it goes for the Abomination.
Yeah.
So, I figure we go with the same loadout, because they're all sitting pretty.
Okay.
Like the Cleric's a little... Rambicourt. She's a little stressed, but
So which one do you want to do?
I figure we swing for this one because it's got the, well, it's a medium. We can show them the camping mechanics in the dungeon.
Sure.
Alright, we're gonna spend the night in the ruins of the mansion. So essentially, this allows you to camp in one of the rooms, and each party member has different actions that they can take during camping that we'll show you when we get that far. Think that's good?
Take one or two bandages, just in case. Couldn't hurt.
Embark.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
I guess I'll take Renald and the Plague Doctor again.
I'll take the rogue and the cleric. So, it won't let you see the full map. So, I say we go here, 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 and then down.
Okay.
And then once we get to here, we may decide to do something different, but... Thief! You're cramping my style. Stop that. I had a key. Have a key.
We gotta get that. Ooh. Yes.
Surprised. It should be me. Yep. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's blight the two in the back.
One resisted. Let's judge the one who resisted.
Let's use the...
Zealous accusation.
Yeah, get rid of
Show
those
them
two.
the naughty list.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Quit throwing wine on me. I have this bright yellow scarf that I don't want to turn red. And he's got a white tabard. Don't pour wine on him. Why me? Jesus.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the
Blight
offensive.
the one in the back.
You know one of your abilities does get rid of all the bodies, I think.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Or there is a Plague Doctor ability that does that. I don't know if he has it.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
No, he don't have it. It's one of the stun abilities. It stuns one person but gets rid of all the corpses. It's that stun and shuffle. An altar dedicated to unholy abominations. Perhaps a great power lies within. Pour some holy water on it and see what happens.
Yeah.
We didn't do anything.
Okay.
Fuck that. I want the dark power.
There's a trap. No.
And a fight.
The match is struck.
I was
A
looking
blazing
down there.
star is born.
Yeah,
That's only going to hit the bad guy.
we want him gone.
Okay. Blighted.
They just want you. Don't they, Brad?
Well, that was a net decrease of nothing because he just got healed for 5 too. That's alright. We'll punch him with a tracking shot.
Zealous accusation hit the first.
Another
Naughty
one
list.
falls.
It didn't seem to go bump in the night that time.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
He literally dies at the beginning of next turn, so.
Glide him again.
She's just like, I want to be really sure.
You can never be too careful. Do the incision.
In size.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
How do you do an incision on a skillet?
Oh no.
Oh wow, Renault didn't steal this one.
Nope.
And the reason I didn't pop a torch into this room is we scouted it as empty and it would have been a waste.
Ooh.
So we have to complete all of the room battles.
Yeah.
We don't know what's in this room, so we need to go over there.
Let's go over there.
Because if we get all the way down here and have to backtrack, it's going to suck more.
Well, remember we can camp, so
Yeah.
I popped out a torch. There we go. Oh, wow, he didn't. So they're not
Okay,
down
so there's
there.
nothing there. We need to go to these rooms.
Yep.
So I'm going to finish out this hallway because if we backpedal, it raises stress. Like if I do that, I don't want to do it very far, but to show you if you back them up, it raises their stress. But if I come here, and then I go back the way we came, it doesn't. Well, more than normal.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
On purpose is made clear. Nothing. Shh. I saw
Cruel
it, but
machinations spring to life, with a singular purpose.
yeah. Real helpful.
So go down and up.
Yeah.
The light, the promise of safety.
Huh. He hasn't tried to steal in a while. I hate that spider.
Yeah. The spider is a pain.
Grave nibble.
Why aren't they asking my plague doctor?
I don't know that I'd want.
No.
I don't think I'd want to be nibbled on by a giant maggot.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's where it's at. Show them the naughty list.
Show them the naughty list.
Executed with impunity.
Some creatures don't have bodies. It doesn't seem like the bugs ever do.
Begone, fiend.
Empty room? Full of skulls and gore. My kind of place.
Since when?
Well, you know, he skipped a few.
We have got to get rid of that soon.
Yeah, because eventually it'll get locked in and become more expensive to remove. That guy is horrible.
Yeah.
He does stress builders, but to the whole party.
Light the two in the back.
Of course.
Are you serious?
I judge you. Mad.
Let's go for smite on the one in the front.
Boom. So horror is a damage over time for stress. He's gonna take stress damage every round.
On top of getting hit.
Yeah, it's like her blight, but for stress. How do you dodge an accusation? He's a very clever rogue. He dodges accusations. But he doesn't dodge bullets very well. Now, how does one bullet do that to a guy? Like, that was a terrible shot. Like, that's some Warhammer 40k bullets right there. Like,
Light the skeleton in the back. You need to heal this one.
it's gonna knock him back. And stun him. That's a thing I wasn't aware of. So much for healing him.
Yeah.
It's okay. Stop hitting the
Punishing
road.
you. Do a decision on the front guy.
Well struck.
Boom. Thank you. He can take it. Yeah, I guess I better heal Dismas.
Smite the one in front.
Smite.
Another abomination.
Yeah, smite
Cleansed
it.
from our lands.
Ha! You look like you could use a hug. A bloody hug.
Success so clearly in view.
Black like
Or
endless
is it
night.
merely a trick of the light?
That rhymed. I said night, he said light.
In radiance, may we find victory.
So, do you want to wait to... What? The secret door?
Actually, yeah, we're gonna go to the secret door.
And then we'll camp.
Mm-hmm. So it only ever seems to happen if you scout over an area a second time. If you happen to have a key, you can unlock the artifact chest.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the
foolhardy
foolhardy alike.
Okay, so I'm not going to point it out. I want you guys to look at the screen and realize why this would be a tad unsettling for the man in the front.
That don't make any
It's like,
sense.
okay. I don't know who Barristan is. Let's shuffle these two.
You have one more space if you want to take some. What did those do? Because you put them on Renault.
Yep. 20% protection, 20% stress, 25% damage, minus 10% max health, plus 20% stress.
Ooh. That stress is not good.
No, but we need somebody to carry them, and
Let's just go
it
back and
may as
camp.
well be him.
You don't want Dismas to carry Dismas's head?
The way
kinda
is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I was close. Almost said only the strength to go on. No, I don't want Dismas. Would you carry your own head?
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
I say we feast.
Yeah, space.
Okay. So everybody, so you have 12, I don't know if it represents hours, but you have 12 units of time that each person can do something they're trained to do in camp. Like he can give a zealous speech, which is minus 15% stress. All companions and minus 15 stress and minus 15% for the next 4 battles. He can stand tall, which is 1 companion, minus 15 stress, and removes mortality debuff. He can guarantee that there's no nighttime encounter. He can buff his weapons, and he can heal somebody. He can remove a disease on self. She can remove disease on stealth. Use leeches to heal 1 companion, or do wound care. She can chant, which is, if they're a religious character, it's minus 20% stress, minus 10 if they are religious, minus 15 if they are, minus 5 if they are not. So I say you give a zealous speech.
Okay.
Let's chant. Clean guns. You give him a pep talk because your brother needs it. And we'll see if we have an encounter. All right.
So onward we go.
If they get hungry again, we're boned. A bookshelf. Can I use holy water on it? Can I torch it?
Could have been worse, I guess.
You read something in a dungeon that makes you uncomfortable? You know, not nearly dying is what messes with you, what you read. That would have probably been good for holy water. Let's have him give a confession. Fear of beasts removed. Okay.
Another torch.
Salvage the unburned
Glittering
torch.
gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Yes.
As we always do, block the 2 in the back.
He had something to say about your grenade, I think.
I don't care what he has to say.
Stop hitting us! What do you want to do?
Smite the second one. A little payback.
Smite.
Back to the pit.
Apparently he has something to say to you too.
It's a good thing we lowered his stress. He'd be about to break otherwise.
Yeah.
He's gonna die. Let's shoot. That's what clean guns do for you. That's what the thing is called, is clean guns. We will blast you with some judgment.
Blight the second and the third one.
He's gonna die as a result. See? 4
I
damage.
didn't see his health. Okay, then use incision on the first one.
For the win.
I guess do out as well.
Accuse the corpses.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Yellow like fading hope. Continue adventuring. So I don't have a key. Who opens the chest?
Have me do it since he's.
More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
Oh, and if you wanted to see what we got out of that chest, I don't think I showed you the gem. It's a puzzling trapezohedron. Next.
Uh-oh. Please be good.
Eagle Eye, plus 3 crit range skills. Thick-blooded, plus 10% blight resistance. My rogue needs to drink.
You answered the latter. Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
You see, now, I would be like, screw that. I would have noped out of here by now if it were me, but, you know. I'm kind of a homebody.
So, I want to put Renaud and get rid of the, put him up and get rid of
I haven't unlocked the sanitarium yet. We got the
Fudge.
guild and the blacksmith.
Fudge. I thought we unlocked.
Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
The guild lets you learn new abilities and upgrade the abilities to higher level.
Every creature has a weakness. The wise hero trains for what he will face. The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
And this lets you upgrade their equipment. You can't actually upgrade their equipment until you upgrade that and that. You have to upgrade it once. It's open, but you have to upgrade it once before you can use it. I think we'll hold off on upgrading equipment right now.
See what new people we have to hire.
Oh yeah. A man-at-arms. He's afraid of the Weald and the Warrens. Plus 5 dodge. And plus 10% scouting chance in the Weald. So he's afraid of it, but he's a good scout there.
I guess he's because he's paranoid.
He has Crush, which is a melee attack. Bellow, which is a debuff. Retribution, which makes him do counterattacks. And Command, which is a buff.
Okay.
I say we take him, but we get this skill.
Okay.
Because defend, if you set him as a defender for like the rogue, anytime they attack the rogue, they swing at him instead.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
Deviant Tastes is not allowed to visit the brothel for reasons best left to discretion.
Okay.
Afraid of the ruins. We don't want him right now because that's
Yeah.
really where we're going. +5 accuracy, +5 dodge. I'm gonna take him for now, though.
Tortured and reclusive, this man is more dangerous than he seems.
We have an occultist.
The occultists are the best healers, period. Hands down, no contest. So, when they heal, they have a chance to cause bleeding, and they heal from 0 to 13. So it can do nothing or it can be amazing.
What was his?
Will not take part in prayer,
Okay.
and plus 20% stress in the Warrens, and thick-blooded.
Okay.
That is actually great if you're desperate. Abandon hope. Self. Minus 25 stress. All companions. Plus stress.
Well.
He don't have that one unlocked yet.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
Sorry, had to mute the mic. Needed to cough. Emergency mute. So, we've unlocked the wield. Double-edged... Oh, wait. I gotta send Dismas to go get drunk.
Yeah, and then equip those things from Renaud.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. If we take Renaud this time. Do you want to go ahead and drop him into the... Well, we haven't unlocked it yet.
No,
That means it's locked in. That makes it like twice as expensive to remove.
it don't seem like it's affecting him much at all. Yet.
Okay. So he has Duelist Advance. And he has Point Blank Shot. Yeah, he has the abilities that I want him to have. Okay. Embark. We'll put Roger there.
Want to take the cultist for a spin?
Mixed bag. We could let him take a rest and take Louette. Or with this group, we could actually take the werewolf. The werewolf. If you want to try. We could swap the werewolf. Well, Renaud will not go with the werewolf, but we could swap him out for Louette. And then put the werewolf here.
If you think that's a good idea.
Which one are you? You got the Torn Rotator. Not a huge deal. But... we are going to give you that. For some added damage.
You want to give the occultist that thing that we have for him?
Yeah. We're going to give you that. And the Worry Stone. So it'll negate some of that.
Okay.
We will give you the Incense. And the Dodge Stone. Okay. Let's take them on a short one. Explore 90% of rooms
Yeah.
because they're new. That would be nice. A stunning satchel. Plus 30% stun chance.
Too bad it's only for the grave robbers.
We don't even have one of those yet, do we? No, we don't.
Nope. I think that's good.
Yep. Now you get to see the werewolf in action. Sorry, I was making sure I had unmuted the mic. That would have been bad. And I can't see the light unless I duck.
So I guess I'll take the werewolf and the...
Man-at-arms?
Yeah, man-at-arms.
And I'll take
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now, foreign.
So we may as well go this way because we're going to have to. And then backtrack.
Yep.
We only have to actually hit 2 of the rooms. We can let 1 go if you want. I meant to change his abilities, but we didn't, did we?
No, I don't think so.
It's alright. Duelist advance. What that does is make him counterattack.
What do they do?
So he can heal himself and reduce 8 stress.
Okay.
Do Beast's Bile, which blights the middle 2. Strike with his manacles. And transform. But it gives everybody else 8 stress when he transforms.
Let's do the beast bile. Ugh.
We will have you do Eldritch Artillery.
Crush.
So he has Crush, which is his base attack. Bellow, which debuffs all of them. -5 dodge, -5 speed. Retribution, which he will... So he attacks one, does 75% less damage, but it activates a counter like his. And he can command, which gives someone accuracy and crit chance.
Let's crush the back one.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Use the manacles on the first guy.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I would have passed his turn, but if you pass their turn and do nothing, it raises their stress. So always have them do something if you can, even if you don't need them to. The rogue is one of the characters that gets abilities that move him around.
Crush him.
Squish.
Executed with impunity.
So we can open that with a shovel or a key.
Use a key. We might need the shovels.
Dang it. Stop shooting him.
Beast bile.
Eldritch Artillery. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Another one falls.
Hi, guys.
Haha.
It looked like he dodged with me. It looks like he tried to block with the shield, but whatever. Crush. That'll make you counter.
Let's do that on the highwayman.
Oh, it does it to everybody. Okay.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Use the manacles on the second one.
That's going to drive you back. Or it can. Okay.
Crush the front one.
Don't worry, he's about to catch a bullet.
Manacles on the second guy.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Crush him.
With the rogue, one of the best things you can do
Eradicated.
is duelist advance and then point blank
A
shot.
trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
That's not bad.
No. You didn't read it?
I just did it. Yeah, I was like, box, key.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the,
The
foolhardy
foolhardy
alike.
alike. I am become vengeance. All cultists will feel my mace. Brigands fear my roar. I am outnumbered, 'tis true. I am starved and half mad, but as long as there is breath in my body, I will press on. I will wreak unbearable agony on those who would seek to despoil my great manse. And now they come. I douse my torch. I do not fear the darkness. This is my house, and woe to the uninvited. Okay. I haven't found the other three, so I don't know what led up to that, but... And you know the best part? We don't have a thieving holy man with us.
Ow.
Ancient
That hurt.
traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Who traps the hallways of their mansion? Like, what?
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
So we do not have to go here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we shouldn't have to go there. We should only have to. We should have to do all the other rooms. So we could go here if you want. I don't think we have to.
Yeah, it's up to you. Either
Yeah,
way's
we're already
fine.
here.
Shovel.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Eat.
In radiance, may we find victory.
I love how the guy in front kind of shuffles. Like his steps are really small, but he's a big dude. Like, watch. When I go back down the hallway, watch the front man walk. I don't need a strike torch yet,
Not yet.
so we're going back the way we've came. I'll let it get dark. Dim light. And the reason the front man's stress is building quicker than the others is because he's lower level. I don't know if I've touched on that, but...
Now you may need to strike a torch.
Oh, absolutely.
Ow.
Dodged it. I didn't get hurt by it.
Awesome.
Stashed
Glittering
heirlooms,
gold, trinkets and baubles,
you say.
paid for in blood.
You read the books. Ooh,
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
I cannot recall why I ventured onto land. Why did we leave when Mother Ocean provided all we needed beneath her tender waves? I will now return home, back to her embrace. Indecipherable scratchings fill the remainder of the page. Okay. So I got the end of the story. Well, no. Crap. I'll say I'll take it until we need other
The
inventory
way
slots.
is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Because there's a place that it records them, but I don't know where. How we looking on time?
Let's say after this we call it.
Okay.
The light the promise of safety.
Strike another torch. You know we've got to show them the werewolf transformation before we get out of here,
Yep.
right? Like you just
We'll
got
do that in this next fight.
Okay. Now it does raise the other people's stress, so I don't recommend doing it willy-nilly.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
But I mean, he turns into a werewolf, like.
Use it. Ooh. Yep. On a second.
Back
Sorry.
to the pit.
Awesome.
That's healing right there.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Switch the order back down.
He's got -4 speed for the next 3 rounds.
Okay. Okay. Where did he get more chains? He broke them when he turned into a werewolf. Does he get?
They just kind of.
Does he just keep chains?
They kind of shrunk back around him to see it. Maybe they're magical chains. He's Jacob Morley. Isn't that his name? Doo-doo-doo. Let's not get hungry again. You guys out of food. You need to quit eating so damn much. These dark caves drip with an overabundance of humidity beyond my threshold of comfort. I nearly broke my ankle on the rocks, made slick with some ubiquitous slime. The pools stir and slosh with no visible cause, and the shadows beyond torchlight seem to grow and shrink of their own accord. Isn't that the same journal as this one? No. It was the same journal as the one I didn't take, I think.
Yeah, let's just go to the next room.
Yeah, hopefully the next room makes it worth it, because otherwise... I don't have any more keys. But I do have shovels. Well, I did have a shovel.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Well,
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find
So
whatever
we did
secrets
make
they
a
hold.
little bit of money on that. I don't remember exactly how much I spent, but later we'll be able to sell this stuff too if we don't use it. Next.
oh boy.
Quirks. Obsessed with killing.
That's alright.
Manslayer. Bleed resistance. So how did he get man? He didn't kill a single man. He killed undead the whole time.
I don't know.
Let's look and see what else we unlock, and then I think that'll be all the time we have.
All my life I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind. It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
So, Desmus drank away 45 points of stress. The Survivalist was unlocked, and the Sanitarium was unlocked. The Survivalist teaches you camping abilities. Oh, and the Nomad. She's where you sell stuff and buy stuff.
At home in wild places, she is a stalwart survivor and a strict instructor.
And a strict instructor. Say that 5 times fast.
Let's put Ronald in there and get rid of that before it sets in.
Did he really have nothing to say about the Sanitarium?
Apparently not.
What, kleptomaniac?
Yes.
God. Is that device entirely necessary? Yes it is. We're gonna beat the stupid out of you.
Trinkets and charms gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
That's one way to put it, Brad.
So you can also sell stuff to her. Well, how do you do it? Oh, you hold shift and it shows you their value. You can. There's also a way to sell them to auto sell, like a certain item if you don't want it. But right now I don't remember. And you can upgrade her to the number of trinkets she has and the trinket cost.
So let's see who is in the... who we have left.
The bounty hunter is awesome. We already have a houndmaster, and I do not like the antiquarian. Her abilities are all about camping. So she's will not pray or flagellate for stress relief. I wouldn't flagellate for stress relief either.
Whatever floats your boat.
And she starts with manslayer. She's a faithless manslayer. Strange traits for an antiquarian. So, nervous stab, festering vapors, blight, but it's only 1 point per round. Get down, plus 10 dodge, 3 speed on herself. Flash powder, minus 5 accuracy. Heal for 1 point. Buff target for 3 dodge. Force someone to guard her.
I don't really want to take her.
That's one of the reasons she's nice. Resupply. And trinket scrounge. Produces a random trinket. That's nice.
Yeah.
Minus 50% stress on self. Yeah. That's what she's good for. But I don't really want her right now. In town will only gamble. Fear of the unholy.
Oh.
Warren, Scrounger, Manslayer. If we get rid of Fear of the Unholy, they're nice.
Yeah. We gotta wait until they finish beating the stupid out of Renaud first.
So he has some interesting abilities, like Collect Bounty. 90% damage versus plus 90% damage versus mark target. Mark for death. Mark target.
We gotta unlock it.
So you mark them, you collect it. Also, Finish Him does extra damage versus a stunned opponent. He can also pull somebody 2 spaces. He can uppercut and knock them back 2 spaces. Stun and shuffle a single target. And caltrops that he throws at somebody. Does bleed and a debuff.
Okay.
So I think we'll grab him.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
And I think this is all the time we have, guys. You guys have a good rest of your day.
Have fun, guys.